Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to customize a car for my son. He asked for a car from the movie Mad Max. I'm going to remove the trunk lid at the back and I will probably use the remaining space for something else. The car I'm using is a 32 Ford made by Hot Wheels. I'm using my Dremel in order to create some dents and knocks on the bodywork. Since my son is almost 5 years old and he asked for some spikes on the roof and on the hood, I'm trying to create something that will be strong enough to withstand the abuse of this young man. Therefore, I'm bending each one of these pieces at the middle and I'm creating a pair of spikes out of one piece. It will be very strong. Again, if this car was for my collection, I would stick one spike each time to the roof, but I had to figure out how to create something that will be way stronger than most of the cars that I build, and I think this one is a very good solution. After I finish adding these spikes, I'm going to reinforce this area by putting some hot glue from the inside of this roof. It will be very strong, I believe. Right after putting the spikes where they belong, I'm trying to spread the hot glue evenly by heating the body a little bit. I don't want the glue to be seen from one of the windows. Now, after everything is cooled down, I can cut the spikes and sharpen them a little bit, but not too much. Now that the car is starting to get the right shape, I have to find a way to attach the wheels. I'm going to add off-road wheels at the back and up front. The wheels that I found were taken from a Matchbox Dono car. They are made of plastic and you can see they are different in diameter. The next step will be completing the missing panels at the back. As you remember, I removed the lid at the beginning of this video. At this point I'm trying to be fast enough and create something that will look nice. So I'm using this square piece in order to sharpen the edge of each one of the panels. Behind my back, my son always asked me when his car is going to be ready, and I told him that he has to be very patient since this will take some time. Well, that didn't help me too much since he wanted me to finish his car and I had to give up on some details that I've planned for his car. That was, of course, against my will. I wanted to add a gunner at the back and some rust and weathering effects. But my son kept on asking me to finish his car. So I gave up and finished his car with this basic flat brown paint. And here it is. You can see that it is very simple looking. So I have to wait until he went to his bed, and while he was sleeping I finished his car with some rust effects. Now I can see it is nicer this way. So at the morning he was very surprised to get his car with its new looks and all the effects that it added overnight, but still it didn't satisfy my hunger to create something that I've imagined. So I had to create another one just for my collection, and it is something with some extra details. A gunner at the back, and you have this prisoner, let's call him Max, at the front. And I think it is the way I've imagined it to be. If you will look up closely, you would see the character at the front, Max, has this fork stick to his face like in the real movie, and the war boy at the back was something that I've created from scratch. It is basically a skeleton made of steel wire and covered with epoxy. Of course, my 5-year-old son wanted this car as well, but I had to tell him that this one belongs to my collection. And if he would want me to do something similar, he will have to be patient in the next time. I have to admit, I really enjoyed creating these two cars since it was a very long time since I've created my last Mad Max car. I think I will create another one just for fun. And I will see you soon on my next video. Please stay safe. Bye bye.